hope that's joy about the show today. Today is the new Zoodiac deck with our post-ban list. Zoodiac has changed a little bit. We got one card back. We got one card back, but one card had to get limited, which is fair enough. So we got 3 Ash Blossom and Dry Spin just to stop the hand traps, to stop the search and stop the special summon from the deck. Now this is one of those decks, Zoodiac. One of those decks they don't need to do too much, but then you need to slow your opponent down to do enough to actually make sure you got the advantage, because your mechanics broken, but now there's actually more broken mechanics, and you can't really do your deck around things, so it's a little bit weird what you have to do now. Okay, so that's cool. Ash Blossom stop the searching and stop the special summon from deck and sending. Sender's not coming very on. When it does, it does. 2 Effect Bay just to stop monster effects and to have a card for the going opponent's second. You need quite a few hand traps in this, and this is a good hand trap to have just in case for that emergency, that help. Yeah. Next is 3 Fantastic just to draw into the hand traps or to get yourself for the OTK for the next turn. Most of the time, if you get the hand trap, that's good. You won't be able to use Impair if you draw it, but it's good because you can get those extra draws you need. Okay, now we're going to the Zoo Engine. The Zoo Engine. We played Zoodiac Rampier. Okay, also, so this Zoodiac, there's 3 of this one. When it's called destroy by card effect, you expose 1 Zoo from the grave, a separate itself, which is cool. And then you can, if it's got it exit to a beast warrior monster, you can detach to negate a trap, which is cool. This is the best one. This is the one. It's the worst normals, but it's got the best effect for trap heavy decks. Do you have to just say no, just negates. Yep, it's new as the first one, which is cool, which is good. Yep, which is good for this. And it's the biggest defense. So if you have to, you can put cards for defense. It gives the most Zoodiac the most defense, which is cool. Yep. Next is Zoodiac Furblade. Furblade. When it's costing normal summon or special summon, you can discard 1 Zoodiac card and draw 1 card. When this card's been XC and uses Exeter, you can do Stample. Okay, so it's your biggest beater in the deck, pretty much. 1600 does Stample. That's pretty cool. It's pretty good. It's the best level 4 you got, really. It's your best normal summon if you have to. It's your best normal summon for the deck at the moment, for this time being, which is good. Yep. Next is Zoodiac Whiptail. Basically, Whiptail banishes a card. So it's you can attach it from your hand, which is cool. So you can gain your monsters more attack if you need to, and make your monsters do more damage, which is good. And then if a opponent battles this card, it banishes instead, which is good, which is cool. Oh, this one's good to have in your hand. If you have to normal summon, that's fine. But if you have other Zoodiacs, it's better to have this one in your hand, and you can have an extra material with it, which is cool. Then we've got Zoodiac Rapier, just as another normal summon. Half the time, just a normal summon, send a Zoodiac card from the deck from the graveyard. You never use second effect, you only have 1 Rapier, which is fine. So that is the small Zoodiac engine. Next is the Time Thief engine. Time Thief is Time Thief upon a ship. You can use this one just to search. If you can get in the graveyard, that's good. But you're not going to forget very often in the graveyard. You're just going to use it to search and to have a target for 1 new Time Thief card, which is a fortune. Yep. And then we've got Time Thief Whirler, which is just your search for Time Thief. You just summon this because of the Zoodiacs. Detach 1, then you can detach 1, then you can have a target in the grave to special summon a grave for the target for the exceeds. Yep, and then you just get a new normal search, which is cool, which is good. Yep. Played 3 of that, so I was playing 3 of all these. I was playing 3, then 1 of this because you only have 1. So then we're going to get to spells and traps. Next is Zoodiac Barrage, which just special summons Zoodiac for the deck. And if it has XC monsters, you can just add it as 2. Nice and simple. The reason why this is at 1, because everyone will be playing this very easily into other decks. I think this is good at 1. It gets you to the cards. It's a nice extender sometimes. Sometimes you want to just first summon, but most of the time it is a extender for you, which is cool. 5 formation tanky at 3 because it's the best card. It's your searcher. It's off the whole entire deck. Yep, it's very powerful. And if you have like 2 or 3, it's decks for getting more 100, so that you can make it more damage, which is good, which is cool. Play 1 Instant Fusion for 11 minus strength. Yes, this deck does get hit by hand traps, but not very often. You don't need to use you don't get hit by hand traps very often in this deck, but when you do, it does kind of hurt, but it doesn't really hurt this deck. This deck can still carry on, which is cool. Monster Reborn just to be a nice extender, just get monsters back. Sometimes you just need 2 XCs just to make your board most of the time, which is cool. Part of Everest. Now this card is finally back. We play 2 of this. In fact, Part of Everest is good in this deck. Yes, if you're wondering, you can get 5 in your graveyard very quickly. And most time you want those 5 in your graveyard quickly, and then you'll get hand traps to defend. Or sometimes you might get a trap, which is cool, which is good. And Part of Desires, just to draw 2, just to get your combo piece very easy, very precisely. The good thing about Zoo is you don't need very many cards to start your combo. As long as you get any Zoodiac monster, you're already starting your XD combo already without even needing to, which is cool, which is good. Yep. Upstart, just be another draw card. You need to get to your draw as simple as possible. That's why you can play like this and play loads of draw cards and get to the combo, and make sure you keep your X deck very tight. Yep. Your X deck's very tight in this. Yep. 3 Call by the Grave to stop hand traps, just to carry on and just to help you out in those situations, which is cool, which is good. Yep. Next is now your traps, so 22 monsters, 14 spells, 4 traps. Next is Zoodiac combo. So this detach a Zoodiac card monster as a material. Yep. And then this has got 5 in your grab. This comes a Part of Desires, but you draw 1 instead of drawing 2, which is cool, which is good for this deck, which is nice. Doesn't come very often, but it's nice just to have another card in your deck to have. You mainly want it in the grave, but if you have to get it on the field, that's cool, because it just adds another material, which is good. Yep. And the parents just be the last sort of hand trap, because we play a 3, 5, 7, 10. We play 10 hand traps, and this is your 10th hand trap, which you need for most of the time, or sometimes just a good defense option in 10 Joel, which is cool, which is good for this deck. Next is the extra. Next is which is Galaxy Counter. Okay, you can only make this if you have an XD material or separate link. Okay, so if you had like Chuck and I in the main monster zone, something like that, you can just go, oh, yep, it just points down. This is good because this is like a wrap here. This is like a grandma. Base just goes back to the extra. So this one always is good because it always just goes back to the extra. This is good because this is good point out down. Yes, you can't use for link material, but half the time you're not gonna need to use it for that. You just gotta go about, which is cool. Nightmare Phoenix, just to get rid of back row. Not very often you get to summon this, but once you need to, it's fine. It makes back row, it gets rid of back row and stuff like that, which is cool. Nightmare Newcom, just to get rid of more cards, just to shovel cards back in, stuff like that. Same as Nightmare Phoenix. Not going to go into these very on, but the nice utility cards. Yep. Then we make Affinity Track Phoenix Megaclops. Okay, this needs 3 Exceed cards, 3 Exceed monsters. It's all unaffected by monster effects except Exceed monsters. So trying to get this card freaking on the field is very hard. Okay, if we're monster effects, you have to use spell traps when you get this card. And then the second thing is, I can have, if I have Exceeds on the field, I can just tap your monster. This does not target, by the way. I target 1 XC monster and then add a opponent and get 1 opponent's card and add it as the XC monster, which is really cool. Just gets your drawing back, gets back your Chuckle Knife, or gets back any Zoodiac you need for this card for this combo, which is cool, which is good. Yeah. Then we play. It's 4 power attack, so not many people are going over this very easily. Yeah. A lot of people don't play around this, so they're like thinking, how will I do? Next is Battle Sword, OTK potential, could do loads of damage. It's very easy to make in this deck because it is quite easy when you once get going, which is cool, which is good. Yeah, we make and then you can do loads of damage with this card, which is good. And Absoluta. Not very often you might go into this, but if you need a negation, it's good for that. You might make it off round level your first turn, but that's okay. It's pretty good. Yep. Interfusion target is 1,000 eye 11 eyes restrict. Just suck hand traps and just have more hand trap hate, and then sometimes you just use it for instant fuse material, and then you just using it just in case, and sometimes you want an X monster so you can make this, so it's pretty good. It's handy out. So Dryden is back. You just destroy one card of the field. It has to be face up, which is fine, and you use Dryden quite a lot. Sometimes you want to end on Dryden going first all the time in this deck, and that's very good. That's very powerful. Next is Zoodiac Burrow Bomb. Okay, this just attacks directly. If you've got 1200, that effect's never gonna come in, but that's pretty good. It's pretty handy, this card. It helps you out for a lot of things. It's pretty good card. Yep. Play 3, chuck the 9, just to get a Zoodiac back to the grave. But remember, you can't use it as exit, so you have to destroy it. You can destroy it with dry, then get another XD monster. Then, or hope you get a level 4, and then you have the. And then you can make a combo. This card's very good. It's usually the last piece I make before I go to Giant and have that extra monster and have 2 XCs and then have the combo there, which is cool. And usually this is one of those cards I always use. I only have 3 because your space is quite tight, but having 3 of this is it's good, which is cool. Next is Zoodiac Habacon. This is just another texture monster. You just usually make this underneath Tiger Wall, and then you do your combo there. This card's pretty good. It gets you to the combos, gets you where you need to go. It's pretty good. It's not the best card, but it's there just in case. Don't play 2 Tiger Wall very often enough. You need to, just in case you need an extra material, and just get some more material back from the grave, and just setting up really for next turn. You're just making this card just in case you make it up space. Sometimes you zone it by mistake, but it's okay if you make a mistake in this deck, which is pretty good. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the deck profile today. I hope you enjoy and subscribe. Keep safe, wash your hands, and we'll get through this. I hope you enjoy and subscribe and watch all, and see you all next time. Goodbye.